Hi guys, hey, it's Mike White with Baby Monkey Studios. I'm back to you guys with another tutorial. In this case, we're going to be talking about product classes, which is kind of like extra fields. Basically, what we're trying to do, we're trying to put categories essentially on extra fields or product classes. We're using classes in this example. Here's a better description. Basically, if you set up product classes, this is how it displays on the page. It just lines them all out on the product page. But we were going to look into how can we break these up. How can we put these under a category of weight and these under a category of accessories. So, basically it's just the display of the product classes. Okay, so we're going to look at how to do that. Okay, so here we have all our different classes, or class options, I should say. So I'm sure some of you can already tell what I'm about to do. I'm going to pull open the handy dandy webmaster mode. Surprise, surprise. Just go ahead and start webmaster mode. Pop-ups have to be enabled. Open custom area in a new window. And there's Alicia Keys. It's all messed up right now because we're in webmaster mode. I don't know why, but the ideal comfort template always does that. Okay, so all that was just so we could get here and get our debugging console open. Basically, we're just going to pull open show variables. I'm going to click in this window and hit Control F. I'm using Chrome. And I'm going to type maximum. Oh, mistyped it. Okay. Just hit next. We'll find it. There it is. Okay, so here's our options. So we have a features subarray here of $product. So it's $product dot features. Looks like dot options. And there's the maximum weight. And it's looping through the different options there. Okay, so let's see if we can find an example of how Qualiteam loops through this template. That would be a good starting point. So here we have, we're mousing over the different, see there, we're seeing some feature comparison, option hint, products, extra fields product.tpl is here, but I don't see it having any effect. Really, it looks like this is a feature comparison product.tpl. That sure looks like what it is. And then there's the individual option hint templates but this one is what's calling those. So we're going to look there first. Let's pull that open. Okay. Yeah, there we see exactly what I was expecting to see. For each from $product.features.options item equals V. So this is the template that we definitely want to modify. And just so you know, you're going to see me hard code some English language into these templates, and usually I'd use language variables. I also would always recommend making any changes in your custom skin directory, but in this case, I'm just going to go ahead and edit the common files template because I expect to just switch my changes back. Now this template is actually pretty short and sweet. It's well written. But it looks like it's very complicated. I mean, here we're doing another for each loop. We got lots of else ifs, and it's dealing with the different option types. Okay, I'm probably going to commit some butchery here because this is not going to work for variants. For instance, you're going to have to dive in deeper if you're using variants. Okay, but we're just going to step outside this TR and kind of define some things that are going to work for this example only, okay? Lots of disclaimers here. The more I think about it, there's definitely better ways to accomplish what I'm going to show you here. But I'm just going to show you for the sake of simplicity how this can be accomplished, and it should work for your needs. So I'm going to actually step outside of this entire for each statement. And then inside of this for each statement, put an if, okay? And I'm going to go ahead and close my if, just so we don't forget to do that. And I want that back here. You could space it in once to preserve a little bit of formatting. Now what I'm planning to do is key in off the variant name. Okay, so here we have the include file equals modules option hint.tpl. So that's the template that's going to display, the variant name. Just like we can see on this example, we've got these tooltips. And so, definitely that's what this little template does right here. So we don't really have a working example of how to display the variant name, but we can build it on our own because we're grown-ups. And I'm going to come up here and show variables again in my debugging console, which is still linked to this front page. And we'll search again. We'll use maximum again. That's fine. Okay, and so we have options, option name. So option name is definitely, we're already looping through options. So we're going to get this option name each time. Okay. And since this is, this is going to be $V because item equals V, and you can see an example of that. See v.option type. We'll just imitate this right here. If v.option name equals maximum weight, or we'll copy this whole statement here. v.option name equals minimum weight. And basically all this is saying is loop through all the product.features.options, and if v.option equals maximum weight or v.option name equals minimum weight, do this. Okay. And since we already have a table here, we kind of need to observe table structure. I really don't like tables, but we're cursed with them, so we will. And we're just going to do td column span equals 3. I don't know how many columns we have here. Looks like we have 1. It closes. There's another one. And it closes. It's just 2. So column span equals 2 because we just want one column, but we want it to bridge over 2. And then we'll close our TD. And then we'll be good and close our TR. Okay. And then we'll do, like a H2 weights. Probably should be H3. You might not even want to use any H tags if you consider SEO. Okay, so H3 weights / H3. Okay, let's just call it weight. So weight is now above, and this for each loop is only going to display the maximum weight or minimum weight, if I did it right. Let's save this and see what we get. I'm just going to go ahead and close Webmaster Mode because, like I've told you before probably, I dislike the green. So we'll go ahead and refresh. And here we have weight. Don't really like the formatting there or the fact that it's butted up so close. But we've got weight, maximum weight, and minimum weight, and that's all it's showing us. So that part worked. So we'll pop back over here, and we will just copy. It's a little redundant. Definitely would be best to work out a way to just go through the for each once. But with Smarty being so fast and servers being so great these days, this really doesn't cause that much overhead. And our next category is accessories. And we are just simply going to look at those, what do we use? User manual and cables. Okay. So we have accessories, and we're just going to put user manual cables. All right. So certainly not the best way, but one way to split these out. Yeah, look, you got major formatting issues there. You're going to have to work with the CSS, or put some styles in there and give yourself some padding. But and you might not want to choose the H3 tag, but there you have it. Weight, max and min, accessories, user manual, and cables. Okay, well, I know that was a long and rambling one, and I figured some things out along the way, but hopefully you enjoyed it and it was helpful. Mike White signing off, wishing you luck with all your e-commerce efforts. Talk to you soon.